Hey everyone, it's Stacey from This Irish Witch. I'm bringing you a video today for pick a card readings. The last one proved really popular and I ran a poll on my Instagram page to see what video you wanted next, and love came up. So this week I'm going to do a love reading. So the same as the last time, I'm going to have 4 different bunches for you to pick from. So what I need you to do is to take a moment, take a few deep breaths, and really kind of ground yourself for a moment, and when you feel called to it, use your intuition to pick a bundle. So once you have your bundle picked, just follow this timestamp below and it'll bring you straight to your cards. So these readings are done for a collective, so if you'd like an individual reading, one tailored to you, just let me know. You can message me in my DMs and follow me on Instagram for more daily activities and daily card readings and all that fun stuff. And if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Thanks. Alright, group number 1. This is the pile you've picked. So thank you so much for joining me. I do apologize if you can hear some kids playing outside. I'm in a new room today to see how that goes. So we're just going to lay the cards out here. So this is a love reading that you've all asked for, and there was a poll on my Instagram, so thank you so much to everyone that voted. I really appreciate it, and let's get stuck in. So the first card I picked is an angel card. Life purpose. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. Your oracle card for the universe. Energy flows where my intention goes. And your ancestors and angels. Stag. Trust and thrive. And this beautiful one, Lemuria, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. And then I pulled 3 tarot cards. Oh, that's funny. So we have the 3 of Wands, which is where you've been. 3 of Wands again, which is where you are. And the High Priestess, which is where you're going. This card is just so beautiful. Obsessed. Okay, so let's go through the oracle cards first. So group number 1, I did ask for a love reading on this, and I feel like this is a relationship with yourself, not so much romantic love. I feel like you don't have time for romantic love right now, that you find it complicating and you find it it disrupts the flow of yourself. Like you're concentrating on figuring out your life purpose. An easy way to do that is make a list of what you want in your life. The best idea I got was Matthew McConaughey did a video, and he said every couple of weeks he does checks and balances for his life. You know, what's the number one thing you want to be in life? Is it a good friend? Is it a mother? Is it, you know, is it a healer? And take stock of your life. Where are you spending all your energy? And for this one, it's saying to you, don't worry about, you know, the life purpose. Just start doing you, and everything else will fall into place. And I feel like that's true. You know, the way people will constantly say to you, don't go looking for love, love will find you. Don't go looking for a partner will find you. And it's so true. The time where you're not looking for somebody, it hits you in the face. So I feel like, you know, love for you is on, and like, look at the beautiful love heart here. Just spotted this. You know, love is for you, but there's a lot of pressure on it at the minute, and love has no time frame. You know, there is no time. The time is not running out. You just need to focus on you Focus on on serving your purpose, which is basically is do you. Do what makes you happy. I say this to people all the time, they're looking online dating and they're trying to scope people out and see, do I make a connection this way or that way? Me and my husband met online, and a lot of our close friends know that, but we didn't meet on a dating site. We met on a site, and actually a Harry Potter site, where people went to write stories. So we met through a mutual love of writing. Try that, do you. Go serve your own purpose. What makes you happy? Is it a salsa class? Is it an art class? Is it a cooking class? I know at the minute it's quite difficult to get out and about with the lockdown, but there are so many online things going on, like a yoga class. Focus upon serving a purpose in your life and it will come round to you. And Lemuria, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. People are starting to really open up and share the love inside them. This time is a very scary time for everybody, but I find it is bringing out the best in so many people. It is bringing chivalry back. It is bringing just common decency that a lot of us kind of miss. And we're looking for those real life connections now. I wonder when all this is said and done, will we have a lot more face-to-face connections than we do online? Heaven on earth is being created right now. So get ready for it. The stag. He's such a good stag. Trust and thrive. This card it's telling you that you're stronger than you think you are. And you are very independent and you are fine alone. And when it is time to choose a partner, then you're not going to be with just anybody. They have to be as strong as you, and they have to understand that you choose them. You choose to let them into your life because you want them in your life, not because you need them. A lot of people put pressures on relationship. They assume they need to make their partner happy, or they need somebody to make them happy. This card is telling you you don't need that. You don't need anybody else to fulfill you because you are enough to fulfill yourself. This stag doesn't worry about being attacked. This stag doesn't worry about hunting for food or being self-sufficient. He has these antlers that can protect him. He has these antlers that keep other predators at bay. He trusts in his own ability and he thrives under it, under his love for himself. But when it's time to mate, he will allow the best one in. And that's the message to you. Trust in yourself and you will thrive. Trust in your own abilities, your own company. Trust in being alone for a minute. Remember, energy flows where my intention goes. And I love this green colour. It's a very fresh spring colour. It reminds me of the first grass cutting. So where's your energy going? Are you one of these people that feels incomplete without a partner? If you feel this way all the time, will you continue to feel that way? A lot of us don't have a good, deep relationship with ourselves. And I feel like that's what you need to develop. You need to develop a relationship with yourself and be okay in your own company. And these cards I find so interesting. You pulled 3 of Wands twice. That's not a mistake. That is reaffirming. And the funny thing is, they're both the same card, so technically they'd have the same meanings. But when you look at the imagery, they look in 2 different directions. So at the minute, I feel like you're looking back. This is the past card. You spent a lot of time dwelling on relationships in the past, like the ships going by. You dwelled a lot on that. And you worried about where your purpose was, where you were supposed to be, who you're supposed to be with, which one you'd go with next. And it seems like a very tense card, a very worried card. This person is anxiously looking over to see where to go next. Whereas this one, which is where you are now, is a lot calmer. He's looking out over towards the future. And he stands so much calmer There's no billowing cloak. There's not as many flowers on the wands, but the wands are a movement card. This is telling you to take your time, to overlook everything and weigh up your options. And there's no rush. There's no need for you to move forward. There's no need for you to push yourself. Take your time. And see, he's on such a vantage point. You know, he can see everything that's coming. He can see everything that's happening down below. And he can choose who he wants to go with. Whereas this energy, I feel like, is a lot more panicked. It's I need to get there. I need to be with these people. This is like, nah, I kind of like my own company. And I'll take my time and figure it out. And then this is the ultimate goal of where you're going. The High Priestess. Look at how zen she is. Look at how calm she is. You know, on her necklace she has the pomegranates. And she's got the moon phases on her earrings. And the moon crescent on her head. She is somebody that is totally okay with her own company. She knows herself inside out and back to front. She knows what she likes. She knows what she doesn't like. She knows her worth. And she knows that she is a divine goddess. That she is divine feminine incarnate. And not everybody gets there without hard work. You know, she's done the hard work and she is there. She's become one with herself. And it's something I say a lot to my girlfriends, you know. She knows it's a privilege to be with her. She knows that her worth is worth paying notice to. She won't settle for anybody. She won't settle for anybody but the best. And when she chooses to give herself over to somebody, it is a blessing. It is a huge step. And that person should be grateful. And equally, she'll be grateful because she won't take just anybody. She will be picky on who she has in her life. And she will treat him well, and he will treat her well. It's a beautiful card. So that's what I have for you, Group 1. Like I said, I feel like the people that will read for Group 1 are single and looking for love. But you have a little bit of growing to do first before you get there. And this is the perfect time. This lockdown right now is the perfect time to do that self-care and that self-love and grow. And when it's all said and done, I really feel like you're going to meet somebody. You're going to be whole and confident, and that's going to bring somebody new to you. And it's going to be through a hobby. It's going to be through something that you love. It's going to bring you together. So, thank you. Now, group number 2. How beautiful is my seashell? This little love heart. Sorry. So, let's go through your cards. Ooh, I don't think I've ever pulled this one before. This is an angel card. Cleanse and detoxify. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. White Witch, be the light. Mirror, what is triggering you? Who or what is triggering you? Alright, and so then I pulled these cards. These are the tarot cards, so this is where you're coming from, where you are right now, and where you want to be. So I'm going to go through your oracle cards first. So remember, this is aimed at a love reading. Now, I didn't specify romantic love, so I'm going to take it on whatever messages come to me. And it's not going to be for everybody because this is a pick card, so it's for those that picked group number 2. So if it applies to you, it applies to you. So, mirror, who or what is triggering you? You know, when I read these cards together, I feel like you're somebody that's getting out of a bad relationship, or you're with somebody who isn't good for you, that you're with somebody who isn't great for your body, your mind, your soul. You know, who or what is triggering you? You know, triggers are moments that come up in life that trigger an outrageous response sometimes. It can be the littlest things will set us off. And the only way to move past this is, you know, to face it and work through it. Really look at it. You know, are you working through it? Are you ignoring it? Are you with somebody that maybe isn't very good for you? Who doesn't bring out the best in you? Who doesn't show you the love you deserve? So have a think about that. The Cleanse and Detoxify card is beautiful. This is asking you to, you know, it's like the mantra, your body is a temple. You know, your body is a temple, your soul is a temple, and your love is a temple. So your angels are asking you with great love and respect that you detoxify your precious and sensitive body. You know, sometimes we allow those closest to us to take advantage, to hurt us with their words, but we keep them because they give us some sort of love, but it's not always good. So lean on your angels. They'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress. I feel like like I said, you're either just out of a relationship or you're in a relationship that does cause you a lot of stress and a lot of worry and heartache, and it's not good for you. It's not a good, healthy balance. You know, attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. And I feel like that's a message for people around you. You know, are you triggered? You know, are you lashing out at people? Is this your call for help? Are you pushing people away but you really need their help? You know, this is asking you to talk, to open the channels. Equally, this could be a very new relationship that you're in, but this is your previous relationship. And so the new one that you're in, you're finding it very hard to move past the triggers of the old ways. You know, me and my husband are together 12 years, but he had a girlfriend when we first got together. His ex-girlfriend had cheated on him, and it was a huge trigger for him. He would constantly worry that that's what I was going to do, you know. And until he told me that was the reason behind it, it was just annoying to me. So we sat down and we hashed it out, and I knew that this was a problem for him. So I reaffirmed to him, you know, you don't have to worry about that with me. I'm not that type of person. And it took a while to move through it, but he had to identify what was triggering him in order to clear it. You know, you need to identify what's triggering you, what's stressing you out, and how to move past it. You know, you're attacking. You might be arguing with people, you might be judging people. This is a call for help. And so your other message is be the light. I love this card. She's just such a beautiful witch. She has the berries in her hair, she has the butterfly, she has the antlers. You know, the owl is a very wise owl. It's a symbol of wisdom. So she's not naive in the slightest. It's not her first time on this merry-go-round. You know, she has been changed by her past and she has learned to cope. And see this butterfly here and the wings here? You know, butterflies mean transformation. Butterflies mean change, metamorphosis. You know, she's changed for the better. She's grown. She's gotten wiser. And now you need to be the light. Be the light in your own life. And sometimes when we have our darkest parts, like this, it can be hard to see the light. And it can be hard to choose the light. But you can do it, because the more you choose the darkness, the more it stays. And the only way to choose the light is to let others in. You know, shine a light in yourself. Ask your angels for help. Look how bright that is. Look at that blinding light coming in to purify her. Reach out and talk to people. In this current situation we're in, people are more open for talking. People are more open for connections. So why don't you have a think about it? And so then we have the High Priestess for where you've been. the King of Pentacles for where you are, and the Six of Wands. So, the High Priestess is a perfectly balanced card. You know, it's as above, so below. Like these berries, they're pomegranates, you know, which is a sign of rebirth and renewal, and it's the sign of the underworld, and the cat here just means magic. So she is somebody at the top of her field who is very secure in herself. She knows her power, she knows her strength, and she feels like she can take on the world. And the King of Pentacles is a very strong masculine energy, so I feel like this could be somebody in your life right now. So that's why I feel like these cards are a message for maybe something in the past that you're bringing into the new relationship you have now, or it's a message of what's going to happen in a new relationship coming your way. So the King of Pentacles, if you see, he's wearing his armor under his robes. So he is somebody who is very secure in himself. He knows he has power. He holds his scepter. He holds his coin. He knows he can defend his castle, but he doesn't need to. He is quiet. He is stoic. He is sitting in his own power, and he doesn't flaunt it. He's a very cool character, very slow to rise, and very materialistic, I want to say. Do you see how heavy these robes are? The gold all around the card. Look at the grapes hanging from it. He is somebody who values material things. You know? He is somebody that everybody tends to like, but he might not have a good side to him either. Just a good side, I mean. He might have a side that he controls a lot of these material goods. So I feel like that's the situation you're in now, but this is where you want to be. The Six of Wands. You want to be free. You want to stand in your own power again. You want to be cheered on, and you want to be celebrated and recognized for the work you've done. Maybe you're in a relationship that is unbalanced. You know, this masculine energy is quite strong, and it overpowers this energy for me as I'm reading the cards. But this is where you want to be. Standing in your own light, in your own power, on your own 2 feet. And she's loving life. She is celebrating life and her independence. So I'm going to see if I can pull another card to go with that one, because I want to see if there's some future love for you. Some future love, group number 2. Queen of Pentacles. So she is the balancing card to the King of Pentacles. 2 different decks, 2 different imagery. But she looks happy. And the pentacle can be a sign of wealth because it's a coin card. But for me, some of the readings, it reads happiness and abundance, and she has that. Look how peaceful she is. How together she is. This is such a positive card. I feel like there will be either a new relationship for you, or you'll work on the relationship you're in. Especially if you've left behind this relationship, if you've left behind the controlling relationship already and you're entering into a new one, this is a good sign. And if you're still with this person, you know, you are being urged to look at things and to reevaluate what's happening in your life right now, to look in the mirror and see what you want and if you're happy. And I really think that you should reach out for people, because this is where you're headed. Peace and serenity and celebration and acknowledgement. And while she's standing alone, and even though she's in the picture alone, I don't feel like she's alone. You know, it takes a very strong man to handle a strong woman, and this is what I get off this card, she doesn't need the company of her man, but she allows him into her company. So this is a beautiful card going forward. So I hope these cards resonate, and remember to reach towards the light and to reach out to people. You know, really look at yourself and see who or what is triggering you. And if you ever wanted to have a one-to-one conversation, just let me know. Thanks. Alright, group number 3. Let's go through your cards. So, I'll go through the oracle cards first, and then we'll go through the tarot cards. So, your angel card is listen. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to her gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is a request to you. Listen. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. And then I pulled these cards as your tarot cards. So we'll go through the oracle ones first. And remember, this is a love reading. Might not be specifically to a relationship. It can be a love relationship of yourself with yourself, and it's for both those that are with somebody and not with somebody. So the message from your angels is clear, you know, to quiet yourself, to spend some time in meditation. And it's funny, all of these are very peaceful cards. You know, I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself. You are raising your vibration, and you're leaving those that vibrate at a lower frequency than you behind. Those that are negative, you're leaving them behind, and you're really working on yourself. You know, I feel like you might not be dating at the minute, or you started a new relationship, but you are being reminded to meditate, you know, to stay in a quiet and receptive state. You know, if you are looking for love and you're not with anybody yet, and that's your goal, then your angels are asking you to just relax and let it unwind. And the universe works fast when you're having fun. It's the same as group 1, actually. When I read for them, it's the age-old adage of, you know, when you stop looking for love, love will find you. So if your goal is to be with somebody and have an amazing love story, and you're putting all your energy into when's it going to happen, when's it going to be here, or putting a pressure on a new relationship, the universe is telling you to relax, to have fun. You know, get back to being silly, get back to just chilling and taking the pressure off the pedal of the car. You know, take the foot off the accelerator, because I feel like, you know, one thing this lockdown has showed everybody is how fast we were going, how fast the world was turning, and we weren't pausing, we weren't taking a break, we weren't taking a breath. How fast everything moved, and it's been so nice to slow things down and to engage in fun, you know. And it's bizarre that when we're on a lockdown, we have to make new ways to connect. Me and my husband dated long distance for a year. He lived in another country, and we had to figure it out. We had to figure out how to keep fun in a relationship that had such distance between it. And we did. We would play quizzes, and we'd play board games, and we would watch the same movie at the same time and talk about it. You know, we closed the distance as much as we could, and we had fun doing it. And, you know, this is a time of peace. The broken arrow in traditional cultures was a symbol that the tribe was at peace. There was no need for war. There was no resentment. There was no anger. There was no need for a defense, because they were at peace with the neighboring villages. So you're being asked to embrace that energy of peace, to take this reprieve that we've gotten and really just take the foot off the pedal of a relationship, put the pressure off, and engage in fun. and meditation if you can, because you are a pillar of light. People are drawn to you. People that spend time with themselves and raise their vibration become a beacon, like a moth to a flame. You are the oracle. Your vibration is rising. You can see things nobody else can see. You can see the happiness and the joy and the fun that a lot of people might not see. And your angels are asking you to listen. So if you get a chance, spend some time in quiet meditation. Maybe sit outside in the garden when it's nice. It's been beautiful here today. Sit outside and listen to the birds, you know, and feel the joy that way. So I also pulled these cards. So we have the Star, the Six of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So the Star card is beautiful, and this is a life event card. This is a card just filled with magic. You know, water in the tarot cards means emotion, and so she's pouring into the ocean and next to her feet, and she's got her feet in there. So this is huge emotional growth and emotional balance. You've worked really, really hard on yourself, and it was a bit of an aha moment, you know, and it's just so magical. So you've done a lot of work on yourself, and you've brought your vibration up, and you've reached a peak, but there's always room for growth, and you're being recognized for it. You know, this is a card of adoration. You know, maybe besides working on your spiritual self, maybe you've worked on yourself, your body. Maybe you've worked on your image, like a glow up. Maybe you've taken self-love and self-care, and your inner self-love and inner self-care is now shining out through you. You know, because this is an adoration card. This is, he's returning from battle and people are here to cheer him. So you are being celebrated, and you have plenty of admirers around you. And, you know, you're feeling it. You're feeling the love from other people, which is beautiful. And this is where you're going. So this is the Queen of Pentacles, or Queen of Wands, sorry. And she's got her little black cat at her feet. The Queen of Wands is extremely magical. She does great in the outdoors. She's a very earthly type person. She can create anything she wants. And a wand is a movement card. So you have the ability to pick a direction and just go for it. You, like I said already, you're a beacon for people. People are drawn to your happiness, to your light, to your love. And you love fiercely. So if you're in a relationship, you know, you are a catch. You're urged to spend some time connecting, to re-engaging in the fun side. And if you're single at the minute and you're looking for somebody, it's going to happen very soon. You have plenty of admirers. But this is a beautiful spread. I feel really happy for you. I feel like you've done so much work and it's really being recognized right now. And just engage and have fun. Take the foot off the pedal. You know, take this time that you have to just let loose. Because when you are engaging in fun and engaging in happiness, people are just more enamored with you because it's infectious and you spread it. So people will be delighted to be in your company. That's all I have for you guys. Thanks. Alright, group number 4. So here are your cards that I've picked for you. And just to say as well, I've said it on the other videos, that this pick a card reading is done under the guidance of asking about love. It can be romantic love. It's for those in a relationship, those that are single, and even your relationship with yourself and your own personal growth. So whatever resonates with you, take it. It's for you. And if bits don't resonate for you, you know, that's fine too, because these are a group of cards, so it'll be hard to get it quite individual and tailored to you. So, wedding. Wow. Marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. I love this card. Oneness is my true nature. Mirror Guardian, time to reflect. And this is a no card. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Interesting. And so then I pulled tarot cards, and so this is where you've been. This is where you are. And this is where you want to go. So, so the wedding card might not mean a physical wedding. It is a commitment card. It is, you know, having faith and love in a person and being committed to the relationship. It's two souls joined in love and mutual respect and commitment. You know, do you have this in your life right now? Are you with somebody that is as committed to you as you are to them? You're being asked to reflect on it. And the oneness is my true nature card. This can be two souls acting as one. You know, two souls joined as one, working as a team. But also oneness in yourself. You know, wholeness in your mind, body, spirit. Like oneness in your wants and your needs. And the Mirror Guardian is really asking you to reflect. Like, this mirror has the galaxy in it. She can see everything, and she sees what's coming, and the past, present and future, and she's urging you to really take the time to reflect on it. And I'm not sure if you had a question, but this is saying wait, postpone, pause and say no. So maybe you've been proposed to and you were very unsure. Maybe you are supposed to go away with somebody. Maybe it's a holiday, maybe it's something like that, and you're not 100% sure on this person. Maybe you're not 100% sure on commitment with this person. You know, maybe now isn't the right time. So this is the past card. So the 9 of Wands. She is somebody that's been through hell and back. She has gained strength, and she is ready to defend herself, and it's the card of getting through the trials of life, getting through all the hurdles and standing victorious at the end and being like, bring it, what have you got? I can do it, I can take it, you know? And this is where you are, the Chariot card. So again, back to the no card. You know, is it a commitment like moving in? The Chariot card can mean movement, like physical movement, like moving a house or moving a car or a moving van. So if you're thinking of moving in with somebody, the cards are saying to hold off on it just for now. The main point of this card is, you see the balance with the black and the white? He is controlling the Chariot with just his will. He doesn't have reins. He doesn't need to control everything around him. The willpower he has and the dedication and determination in his mind is so strong that he controls everything around him. That's where you are right now. You have the control. You call the shots. The power is in your hands. And then the future card would be similar to the Death card, and the Death card doesn't always mean death. It's a cycle card. Like, this isn't scary at all. This card, when you look at the imagery, it is an endless death and rebirth cycle. This is the closing of one door and opening of another. So sometimes when this card comes up and things are ending and changing, it can be very traumatic, it can be very scary, it can make you anxious, but the message is to roll with it. You know, the more you push against it, the harder it will be. But if you accept the changes that are coming, accept the cycle for what it is, you know, you will have rebirth and something better will grow in its place. So I'm going to pull another card just because I don't want to finish on the death and rebirth card. I want to finish on something like maybe what's in the future for group number 4. The Hermit. This is a card of retreat. This is a card of taking this journey on your own. This is a card of finding solace within yourself and withdrawing and taking time to think. And that's what we have right now. We are taking our time in this, this lockdown, this period of retreat, of going indoors. And if you take that step, if you take the steps to look inside and see what you truly want, what you truly need, you'll come to see what's holding you back. This is the Devil card. This is a card about control and things that are bad for you, and you'll be able to identify that. You'll be able to move forward from that. But it's only through self-reflection can we get there. And it will give you strength. Look at this lamb, this newborn lamb. It'll give you strength of heart. And half of her is a lion, and the infinity symbol. The lion has the strength to defend themselves. They have the pride in themselves, and they can hunt if they want. They can relax if they want. They have such a strong inner strength that nobody would mess with them. And they can face anything that comes because they trust in themselves and they trust in their body. And when you identify that, identify what's holding you back and what's dragging you down, you become stronger from it. You become stronger from identifying it. And the lion is inside you all along. I'll just say that. Everybody has an inner strength. But I feel like yours is just going to gain and gain and gain with all the self-reflection. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. Just a reminder to take your time and reflect on things. Really look at your decisions and your options. And know that, you always have yourself. You always have the inner strength of yourself. I always say the only person that is responsible for our happiness is ourselves. The only person responsible for our bodies is ourselves. Have your own back. Back yourself up when you have to make a tough decision. And is this what you want? Is the movement what you want? So thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed your reading, and have a good day.